eating the click to start. Nom nom. Wait, start. Rawr. I've been really excited to try this demo for a minute. This game not out yet. No, just a demo. Q1 2026. It's by the same people who did Home Safety Hotline. Forbidden Solitaire is a card-slashing horror game about, yeah, we're doing some horror, about unearthing the content of a cryptic 1995 CD-ROM that should have never existed. You know I like these kinds of games. The art in it looks really cool. I also just really like Solitaire. Let me also grab my Coca-Cola. Haunted CD-ROM is wild work and I love it. What? Quick, somebody pull Ben drowned. Oh, um, you might have to send it to Ing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to join anyone else's. This game's not letting me tab out into Bongo Cat proper. Honestly, it's probably good for us to start a new lobby. That one has been like 4 days old. We've just kept people in it. All right. I see what's happening. We're gonna jump carry. Okay. New bingo bongo. Will Roberta, 1822, 2509, 2019. Ah! LOL. Okay. Going to sleep now. For real this time. See ya, bro. Emmers, remember that weird violent card game that Mom saw on TV when we were kids? The one she made us promise we wouldn't play? That's what I just found while thrifting. I'm gonna try installing it when I get home. Wish me luck. Oh, naturally, don't tell Mom. Winky face. Oh my god, dude, no way. You found a copy of Forbidden Solitaire? I remember wanting to play it so bad when I was little. You gotta let me borrow it after you're done with it. Extremely jealous right now. Beta build, demo, Forbidden Solitaire, message, settings. Alright, hey, jump scares, visual glitches, custom cursor, content warning. Oh. Notepad. Actually, it might be easier just for me to drag us all over, huh? Okay. Whoa. I wish it was this easy to start up CD-ROM games on modern PCs. It's not. You gotta do so much stuff.
They say that there is a secret to defeating death. Somewhere beyond the Blood Rock Mountain and through the deadly valleys of Gravewood, there it lies. Known only by legend as the Forbidden Dungeon, It is said that any soul
The
daring
hidden
enough to
temple.
plunge its depths may unlock the secret to immortality in the heart of its deepest chamber. The question is, how badly do you wish to live forever?
Forever, ever? Rawr. So far, this feels more 2005 than 1995, but what do I know? I'm going based off of Nancy Drew. Alright. New game. You approach the steps of the Forbidden Dungeon as it looms over you, waiting for its next victim to willingly enter its labyrinthine jaws. Step by cautious step, you approach the entrance. As you reach out to open the old wooden door, you find it pulls back against you, locked for the betterment of man's kingdom, not for long. You must clear all cards on puzzle levels to proceed. Okay. Click on card one number or higher, or lower than the bottom of the screen. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 4. There are no more playable cards, so you need to draw a new pile from the stock. King. An ace can go on a king and vice versa. King, queen, jack, 10, 9. You started a combo by playing 6 cards. Keep going. Keep combos going to generate mana. Click end combo when you need to draw. Okay. 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 Victory! Which... Finally, the door gives way to your sorcery. You take your first steps within, blinded by the darkness. With a spark, you light your fingers like a torch, illuminating the room with a dim light. A dark maze of stone surrounds you. In the distance, you hear a faint groan. You walk towards the source of the agony, and soon you see a poor, crying soul impaled upon a bloody spear. Surely you can spare a moment to free them from their misery? With a slight struggle, you pull the spear from their belly and they collapse onto the floor. As you turn to leave, you suddenly feel a horrible pain in your foot. You look down and see this agonized creature has hungrily sunken its teeth into your ankle. You realize with horror this is no man you have freed, but a cannibalistic beast! Fight! Clear cards to increase your damage, then click end turn. Hover over your enemy's next actions for details. Okay, you've reawakened my obsession with this game. I'm gonna do some digging when I get home. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll find it on Abandonware site or something. I blame you for any and all digital crimes that may or may not convict this evening. Six. Jack. Click or reveal new cards when you run low. This will attack ending your turn. Okay. Oh, I'm not low. I'm amazing. You stand over the creature's unrecognizable corpse, having overcome the first of the Forbidden Dungeon's many dangerous trials. Eyeball! Over here, you hear a strange voice coming from a nearby wall. Turn around, you see an eye peering out from behind the missing brick. I can help you. Very cautiously, you approach the voice. Allows you to undo 1 action per hand or level. I got 90, it's 60. And else by 10 avail. Okay, so we'll do this guy. Oh. Thanks, bud. Gathering your strength, you stumble into the darkness. Step by step, you walk down the dungeon's many cold stone halls. Faint torchlight guiding you, or perhaps deceiving you. You turn around, not recognizing the path you took. Where are you? You hear groaning in the distance. You must find a way forward with haste. Damn, surprisingly no luck on any of the pirate sites. I guess some parent groups made it their holy mission to destroy as many copies as possible, so it's, like, rare now, dude. You should rip that shit and upload it. Preserve it for the good of gaming. But yeah, no joke about the controversy around this game. Looks like it was batshit. LOL. I think I found the news story that you must have freaked Mom out. Ooh.
A group of demonstrators gathered outside the Heartblade Interactive offices this morning in protest of a controversial new video game called Forbidden Solitaire. The game, a dark fantasy adaptation of the classic game Solitaire, recently found its way to stores and quickly drew criticism from parent groups for its violent content. The game includes graphic scenes involving eye gouging, impalement, bloody rituals, and more.
There's no reason for it to be this violent. It's fucking Solitaire!
The software company responsible for the game, Heartblade Interactive, has declined to comment in the wake of the controversy. The company's founder is former fantasy author Lucas B. Hart, who has recently been working to keep the game from being banned in several countries, including Germany, Brazil, and...
Interesting. Okay. Find the hidden secret and clear all the cards to continue your quest. You found a joker. Play this wild card at any time, then place any card on top of it. Okay. Now clear the remaining cards to continue your quest. All right. Okay, I need a 10 or a queen. Your mana is fully charged. Click the mana to unleash a mana storm. Oh, I don't need it. Finally, you discover a vital clue towards your progress. You come across a suspicious seam in the wall. A hidden door, perhaps? Ew. Suddenly, the groans grow louder, and you turn around to see a hideous sight. The very corpse you left behind now in a shambling abomination. Though through a miracle of the darkest forces, it still lives. As the groaning horror lurches towards you, you pray this encounter will be its last. Alright. Fight! Nice, I'm glad I saved that. Guess I'm better off getting all of those, like, magic cards when I run across them. Ace. Eight. Eight. Magic the Gathering? Wow. The creature lies unflinching before you, reduced to nothing but bones and sinew. You redirect your attention back to the hidden door. There has to be a mechanism somewhere to open this. You just need to find it. Okay. Looks like I need, well, probably what, 3 turns, 3 combos, something like that. Guessing you're busy playing the game now. Not that you ever respond to my text timely either way. But LOL, check out this. Is it the most 90s ass ad or what? This ad looks like those tube yogurts. Like how... This ad looks like those tube yogurts taste. You'll play it so much, it will be in your blood. Forbidden Solitaire. This actually goes pretty hard. It's kind of hidden behind my head so you can't see it, but you can imagine it. Play matching suit cards until the counter reaches 0. Okay. Oops, you missed a card. Trick undo. Oh. 7. Okay. Nice combo. Secret revealed. Queen. Okay, Jack or 9. It's the bullet from... It does look like the bullet from my Valentine album cover. At last you find it. Beneath the dust and rubble of a dark cobwebbed corner, a switch. You depress it, and with a loud roar, you hear the hidden doorway open. As the stone door slowly grinds open before you, rocky pale debris begins to spill outward. As the door fully opens, it reveals its horror. A foul, salt-like stench fills the air. Your eyes behold the passageway, filled to the brim with the calcified bones of countless corpses. To discover what's at the end of this chamber, you fear you'll have to disturb them. Ooh, okay. Found this old magazine review of the game. Apparently it was so buggy they couldn't even finish it. So beware of bugs, I guess. Gameplay is also deceptively simple, but opens up its strategic depth over the course of the game's runtime. The abilities are fun to use, but occasionally bug out, causing me to lose battles I was otherwise winning. And the graphics, while amazing at times, are disrupted regularly by groups of pixels appearing to come from some late-game enemy that didn't seem like it was meant to appear yet, as the game was fighting itself at every turn whenever it show up. In conclusion, while Heartblade Interactive may have captured the attention of pearl-clutching parents everywhere with its dark, gory take on Solitaire, it's just too glitchy to recommend to even the edgiest teen. One particularly devastating bug even prevented me from being able to see the game's conclusion. Perhaps Forbidden Solitaire should have stayed forbidden from stores, after all. Romero's rating? 4 out of 10. There's a reference, a horror reference. Interesting. Wild card. Nice. Okay. Jack. 8. 7. 2 Jack 5. Jack 5. Jack. Mana. Let's go. Salty dust powders your lungs as you finally move the last bit of bony debris out of the way, revealing a clear path at last through the hidden passage. You gather your strength and step forward into the darkness. As you march your way through the shadowed hall, you hear your footsteps echo. You stop in place, but the footsteps continue. It's just as you feared. You're being followed. You're such a card game streamer this year, it's over for you. I love card games. Turning around, you witness a grotesque... I'll get back into Replicat. Don't tell me twice. Turning around, you witness a grotesque horror limping its way towards you. The figure illuminates as it drags itself into your faint light. You recognize its horrible mangled visage. It's still alive! How can it still be living? Bro, just die! Permanent defense. This enemy will always block some damage from your basic attack. So I need to have at least 2 each to do some damage. Okay. Thanks, Carl. Hi, Raiders! Welcome on in, chat. How are you doing? Ooh, you were also on RE9? This game is really loud. Hold on. Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope... Oh, wrong button. I hope you had an absolutely lovely stream. I can't press any of my buttons right now. Hello. Hey, we heard you're pretty good at Pancito merch. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you're coming in from the raid, you don't know who I am. My name is Emmy. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer. Not always the dinosaur, but we are today because that was the mood. I do a lot of horror. I do a lot of cozy, and all week long we're checking out a bunch of demos that I got from from Steam Next Fest. I went through and downloaded like 40 something, and I was like, let's just take the whole week and do it. Currently, we are playing Forbidden Solitaire, and we're having a good time. Jax, hello, hi, lovely. You're in Aria. How are you enjoying it? I feel like everyone I know is playing it right now, and they're having such a good time. I'm glad it's like really holding up to like the hype that everybody was throwing at it. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. If you do need to raid and fade, take care of yourself, do your post-stream care, anything like that. I know it's getting close to dinner time for a lot of people. Absolutely feel free to. We'll be here probably another hour or so. I don't know how long this demo is, but I have another one we're gonna do afterwards. We're having a good time. I do like it. It's been great. Fantastic. I love to hear that. Yeah, welcome in. It's always lovely to see all of you guys. Let me... Going from a Pancito merge mention to this game is kind of funny. Let's see. Yeah, so currently we are doing Forbidden Solitaire. It's one of the demos. Technically it's a horror demo. So we're keeping it with the horror themes. But basically you're playing Solitaire in a like a Windows 95-esque game. I think it was a 95 CD-ROM. We all love the Pancito. Yes. I kind of want to play it again. I got really into it after the whole after the tourney and stuff. I was like, and I set off stream like that night. I think I played it for like another 4 hours, just like vibing in it. The music and stuff is so great. But welcome me in. Yeah, so basically it's just like the Solitaire game, but there's a little bit of like verses in it where like the higher your combo is, the more damage you do to these enemies. So far. Oh my gosh, it does so much damage to me. Okay. Queen. King. Ace. King. Queen. Jack. We've got a nice combo going. Nice. All right, get some block. It's not gonna do a lot. 8. I need a king or a 3. Jack. Oh. Ah. Ace. 2. Shield. Ace. More shield. We'll use our Joker. We'll try and get another. Yeah. Okay. I forgot that does that. When you don't have a lot of cards left. Let's do 5, 4. Oh no! Game over! I do need to run and do adulting though. I will leave a tap. Thank you so much for leaving a tap. Thank you again for bringing your community over and saying hi. Could have gone anywhere and you came here. Weird try. Please, yeah, go leave a lurk. Take care of yourself. Okay. Let's do that again, but better. I think it's gonna be better doing 9, 10. Okay, ace. King. Ace. 2, 3, 4. 8. Do a little bit of damage. That kind of gets rid of some stuff. Oh, no, I meant to... It's fine. We just gotta do 2 damage here. I think we can do... Now? Wow, I struggled so hard that last time. Give me your loot. You unlocked a special Joker. Remove a targeted playable card. Nice. Relentless, you continue your assault on the poor soul until it is broken into hundreds of bony, shattered pieces across the dark hall. As you begin to make your way back into the dungeon, you hear a rattling sound as the shattered remains begin to shiver, and the blood begins to rise. This guy just doesn't stay down. A pulling red whirlwind forms in front of you as hundreds of disparate bones, meat and gristle from throughout the dark hall begin to assemble. You run down the hall as fast as your feet can carry you, an unholy shriek echoing through the chamber. Your heart leaps with joy as you witness a familiar sight approach. A door. The shriek grows louder. With swiftness, you attempt to pull it open, only for it to pull back against you. The door is locked. You turn around and witness a horrific sight, a hulking, malformed effigy of bones and tissue rampaging towards you. Not the two. Okay. Shop. You have 360. Increase health by 10. Combos start after 5 instead of 6. Boost power of mana cards. Unlock the spell checker. Shuffle player field cards. Ooh, buy. Some more health. I mean, I'll get them all. This is very painful. I feel like I'm making the Thanos glove. Mayhaps this will help. All right. Okay. Whoa, what is that? Need to be played twice to remove them? You got jokes. Okay. See my health down here. I gotta pay attention to that. Little 9 combo? Okay, okay, okay. Instead, we're gonna reshuffle. Ow! 5 damage. Okay. We're at a 5, so let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, okay, that actually kind of works. I see what that does now. 2, 1, king, queen. Let's really go into this. 9, 8, 7, 6, mana, and turn. Overkill! Onward! There must be a way to stop this terror for good. As the creature stands, dazed, weakened by your assault, you plunge your hand into its swirling, bloody core. Suddenly, you feel a pulse? You grip and tear from the beast. You inspect your hand to find a bloody beating heart. What unholy magic drives its rhythm? This creature stirs. You better start investigation with haste. There's a Pessimian in chat. Whoa. Okay, 3 hearts. Holy shit! Hi, Polly! I found a police report that was filled out in the studio just before the game came out. Why wasn't this the controversy? How did they keep this quiet? TLDR, a developer committed suicide in the studio. Here's the report I found. Be warned, it's a graphic. Whoa! Heartblade Interactive, Sunday, March 5th, 1995. A break-in was reported. When blah 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 arrived at the scene, a victim was found dead in the office of blah blah blah, laying near a compact disc. Victims found with 2 identical daggers plunged in eye sockets. Room was locked and security cameras confirmed wounds were self-inflicted. No additional evidence found. Wogue. Shannon Sierra. Like Sierra Games? No. Sierra Games is spelled with an S. Whoa! Thanks for playing! The demo has ended, but the horrors have just begun. Wish list now! I think I do have a wish